Olympics YouTube. East versus West crossover game on this Tuesday before Lent begins at Holy Name High School. Good evening, everyone, as Holy Name welcomes in the 6-12 Bay Rockets. Nathan Smee alongside me. We got Michael Oleksik. Michael, this game a little bit less important than the one last year on this exact Tuesday. The game in question, a comeback win against Fairview. Down 15, Holy Name in the end pulled out that victory. Hoping for a little bit less of a stressful game this time around.
Yeah, I mean, really, hopefully come in here, play some good basketball, come out here with a win.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
Playoffs are fast approaching. Holy Name's first round game will be against number 53 Orville in this building on the 27th of February, and then on the first day of March, if Holy Name wins, they will host the Aviators of Alliance High School. What are your thoughts on this bracket, Michael?
Well, it definitely favors Holy Name, I have to say. I mean, they have definitely some favorable matchups in there.
I like Holy Name's chances to make a run to at least a round of 32. I feel like looking at the bracket, it gears towards Holy Name Badge J, Poland Seminary, CVCA. Those are the final four left in the district. It favors CVCA and Badge J. But Michael, when Holy Name's playing their best basketball, they can beat any team in any else.
Yeah, I mean, I feel once they get to that round, I mean, you'll see how they play. I mean, whoever team gets hot towards the end there, I mean, that's who's going to go on and win. So, I mean, you got to get hot at the right time and just go play some good basketball every night, and you'll find yourself in a good spot to win a lot of those games.
And a big part of Holy Name's success in the past has been Max Boland. But in the last couple of games, Michael, he's fallen kind of flat. After Hoban shut him down, he has not posted above 14 points in a game. Is tonight the bounce back for him?
I mean, against, I don't want to call him a superior Bay team, but definitely a team Holy Name should handle. I mean, I would expect to see him get back to his regular scheduled programming.
And then out of the ordinary regular scheduled programming, you have Aaron Riley. A career high last time out, 20 points. That's not just a career high, Michael. That over doubles his last high tally. Does he come crashing down to earth tonight, or do we see more of the same from him as a sixth man?
I feel like it all depends on the minutes he sees as the sixth man. We talked about before that game who was going to be the sixth man, who was going to step up. Well, Aaron did it in a big way there for a big win against Westlake there.
Yeah, that will turn over to Joseph Boyd to get us underway here at 6000 Queens Highway.
President Shelby Black, Principal Molly Chris, and Athletic Director Richard Kozo, we'd like to introduce you a cordial welcome for the CD matchup featuring the Rockets of Bay and the Green Wave of Holy Name. The official designs of this game have been all requirements set forth by the OHSAA. And tonight's officials are Bobby Boland, Andrew Kozowski, and Tom Staley. The student athletes, coaches, and officials are definitely in high school and your high school athletic association, and you are requested to treat them in respect with the ideals of good sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. To honor America and respect for all who have served this great country to defend our freedoms, you are invited to stand and sing the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. Number 3, Brendan Spellman. Number 5, Tommy Knapp. Number 10, Max Cockburn. And round out the starting 5 for the Rockets, number 12, Colin Melvin. And the head coach for Bay is Theo Lovishaw. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineup for the Hurricane Relay. Junior number 3, Drew Steyer. A junior number 4, Max Bowman. A senior number 10, Joe Lewis. A senior number 12, Elliot Ruben. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Beavers, a senior number 23, Andrew Cole. And is Brian Beck, the assistant line starts and David Miller.
Well, Michael, are you ready for some GLC basketball? The second to last game of GLC basketball in this building ever.
Yeah, I mean, we got one more after this, and that'll be senior night on Friday against Lakewood.
Arguably the biggest game of the season thus far. Point name's job right now is simple. Win 2 out of 3 of your final games, you're the GLC champions. Win 1 out of 3, you need help. But if that one is against Lakewood, you win it. Tip goes the Cole of the Green Wave as we are underway. A little bit early for once, Michael. We're usually starting late. We're 8 minutes early.
We are usually starting late.
Team Nickel take it in. First shot of the game, we'll have to wait. Tipped away in a steal. Corson gets it, takes it from one end to the other, and Bay strikes first blood tonight.
And that's Drew Steyer's brother right there. Normally that's what we see Holy Name do, but Holy Name actually won the tip today, which is a rare occasion. And well, Bay takes an early 2-0 lead.
Cole takes it in. High shot, no good. Bounce around. Bay gets the board. They're starting off like the better team. Corson, Euros inside, clobbered by Cole, kicked out. Cockburn the 3, no good. Tips back out. Captain play to Steyers, maybe not the best move for Spellman to keep it in play. Steyers, Euros, like Spellman did on the other end, and finishes to tie it back up. There it is for bread and butter. Spellman in the corner, gives. Kicked outside the arc, goes back to the top to Spellman. Spellman matches up against Cole, drives to his left, pivots, piece gotten by Bull, and he goes to the ground. Rolled out to Corson, and a jump ball. And possession will remain with the Rockets. So far this year, Bay 6-12, not the best year, but their most impressive win, Michael, by far, is the win over EC. Right to the basket, no one even getting a finger on Colin Melvin as he restores the Rocket advantage.
Yeah, and that's what you see a lot. It's good and easy inbound play. There's a charge.
Things are starting to go Bay's way. And going back to that EC game, it was in their building the first time. And you know how they burned the Panthers, Michael? From beyond the arc. So many threes in that game. So many great transition possessions. Bay had everything going right in that game, and it resulted in a 6-point victory over the best team in the GLC West.
Yeah, and I think what you need to do is you can't give up those 3 fast break points, and you really got to guard the arc because they're a good 3-point shooting team.
So far today, all misses from beyond the arc. Cockburn kicks it to the corner, take it in by Spellman, goes to the basket and in. Bay up to a 6-2 advantage to begin. High flying start for the Rockets as they lead by 2 possessions. Steyers the mid-range. It's good. Steyers has all 4 for Holy Name and gets it back to a 2-point game. Course with a full head of steam, tips off the hands of Melvin, but kept by Cockburn. He has Humick in his face. Drives to the right, no look pass, gets Lewis the jump, Mack. And a foul. They'll send him to the line for 2.
Yeah, Bay's coming out with a lot of steam, and they're definitely coming ready to play.
That'll be Lewis's first foul. Holy Name second within 2 minutes of this contest beginning. And now Tommy Mack goes to the line. He starts off the day nothing but net for the Rockets at their charity stripe. And in a game that's not really having much separate the teams, free throws will be a big emphasis point as Bay starts 2 for 2 and restores their 4-point advantage. Bolin takes it up quickly, almost loses possession. Himinek in the corner. It's in as he falls to the ground. First three of the game goes to Holy Name. Shot for plenty from beyond the arc, but Himinek gets his day going.
Good to see him get going early, get him a couple more baskets, see him get hot.
Need him early and often in this game if Holy Name wants to have success. Spellman picked off by Himinek. He's done it on the offensive and the defensive. He pivots with his right. Key to Lewis. Nice ball move. Bolin in the other corner. It's in! Matching corner lead for the Green Wave. Give them their first lead.
Yeah, that was great ball movement. Good spacing there. You're able to have everybody collapse inside and kick it out.
Nice pass to Mack, but a foul. They'll send to the line once again. Holy Name's third foul in as many minutes.
Foul on Joey Stiles, his first team third.
So once again, Tommy Mack will go to the line, the 6'4" junior. Started off his day perfect. All 2 of his points today coming from the charity stripe. And he gets his third. Wandu Evans checks in for the first time as Brandon Spellman will take a break. To tie it back up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Board by Stiers. Well short on the release. It looked more like an intentional miss, if anything. But I think it was just a bad shot. It goes back to Holy Name. Himinek will take it back out. Bolin being held off the ball. Foul call to be on Wandu Evans. That'll be Bay's first transgression of the afternoon.
You see that Bay's guarding Max hard off the ball.
Max is going to be a big part of this game. He's going to play it up court opposed to back to Stiers. Lewis gives it to him in the end. With 3 minutes in, it's Holy Name leading by 1. Stiers cuts back left, takes it inside the paint, left-hand finish, not going to fall. It's tipped around, Cole gets it, puts it up on the glass, no good. Doesn't fall, does too much, and Bay gets a stop. It's 12 v 12. Melvin on Himinek, plays it in to Mack, and off the glass and in. Cockburn gets open and gives Bay their first advantage in the last couple minutes.
Yeah.
Bolin, he'll take it up the court trying to match. He gets tripped up and fouled, but so far today, I'm observing Bolin a little bit slippage with the ball.
Yeah, but he's definitely being a lot more aggressive, and he's definitely pushing the ball up the court a lot harder. But going back to Andrew Cole there, multiple layups today, he's been super aggressive off the backboard. You just got to have that feel and that touch, just nice and gently, just lay it off the backboard up there. He's getting a little aggressive with it.
I think we both have shared the sentiment with the dunks this year of you don't need too much, just lay it in, go on with your day. Act like you've been there before. And the same goes for those kind of shots as Himinek launches his second triple, no good. Cole gets it stripped from him by Corson. Nice ball move played up. Melvin kicks out. Cockburn, no good. Tips out of the hands by Melvin. Or that's Mack who tips it to Stiers. And Holy Name gets their stop. Down by 1. Halfway through, quarter number 1. Stiers to the basket, taken out of bounds by Wandu Evans, who stripped Stiers.
Yeah, and see how they met Holy Name way up around the volleyball lines there. So they're going to guard him up beyond the three-point line, not give him any momentum to go drive to the hoop.
And now Jack Mead checks in for the first time for the Rockets. Taken outside the arc by Cole. He retrieves it on his back arm. Bolin takes it in. That's a third step, but a foul before it's called. So he'll go to the line for 2. So Max Bolin, so far this year, outside the last couple of games, has had a solid year. 17.8 points per game for him in 18 contests. He's been the number 2 option. He's been the Robin to Drew Stiers' Batman this year. His first. Bounces, no good. His Holy Name starts off empty from the line. Bolin, this one will tie it as Aaron Riley, the hero from last time I looked to check in. Bolin 0 for 2, keeps it up court with a jump. But Holy Name looking to have this game change as Riley checks back in.
Yeah, how we said Aaron was going to be that 6-man. Well, we actually saw Aiden Boa check in before Aaron Riley. It's something to see.
Maybe it was a matchup by Riley. His time of waiting will be up very shortly. Bay looking to get some points before he arrives onto the court. Mack in the corner. Mead takes it in outside. Mack in the corner. Cockburn takes it in. Stripped by Bullen. Behind the back. No look pass to Mack and the finish off the glass. Want to see more of that for Bay as Humanek for the lead. It's in. That ties the correction. A little bit of hand on him in the end, but he stays with the pressure as he now has 6.
Yeah, all from beyond the arc, which is very familiar for Adam.
The mid-range bounces away from Corson, boarded by Butler, played up to Bullen, over Evans, and an and one for Maxwell Bullen. He's starting to return to his prime.
That was great vision. Great vision. Way to see Max at the court. Max kind of leaped back there, wide open, good run to the hoop.
And that's why you have Aiden Butler check in. Cole checks out. Riley, his first involvement of tonight's contest. 20 points last time out, a career high, player of the game in that one. Let's see what he has in store for us tonight to back it up. Bullen starts off 0 for 3 from the line tonight. If this is a close game, we said it against Ridgeville. Free throws might decide it, but as of right now, Bay's starting to get flustered. It goes back to Holy Name as they're on a 5-0 run.
I heard Aaron Riley had 20 last night. I heard he's going for 22 today.
Why not go for his jersey number, 24? This is a team game. Riley knows that better than most. If he gets the points, he'll get them. Humanek, wide open look. No good, bounced it around. Riley tried getting a piece of it, but it goes to Melvin. Chucked up nicely to Mead. Butler flies over and Bullen in the last second. Pressures, not enough, and it falls. As Bay slows things up and ties it back up at 15 all.
Yeah, Bay's coming out with a lot of intensity and a lot of offensive integrity too. I mean, they played pretty well on offense. And they have had the defense to back it up too. They have played tight defense and they've been contesting every shot. They haven't had a lot of good looks yet, Holy Name.
And speaking of not so good looks, there's one there, but Steyers draws a foul on it. So I'll send him to the line for 2 as Holy Name still looking for their first foul shot to be made of the evening. We talked about the free throw woes so far this year, Michael. 65.6% from the line this year. When you have over 100 misses, or around 100 misses so far in a season, that is never ideal. As Steyers opens up the scoring from the line for Holy Name.
I know, ideally you'd like to be around the 80th percentile.
80 to 85.
Yeah, I would say that would be a good percentage for a team. I mean,
individual, it's a lot different, as that's why there's a 50-40-90 stat in the NBA. Jump ball, this one will stay in favor of Holy Name.
Yeah, some guys in the NBA you have shooting 98%, and some people you got shooting 60-65. So.
And some even lower than that.
Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal.
I would say Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille, the free throw streak ends here, O'Neal. Ball played into Humanek in the corner. 2 minutes left to go in the first. He pivots with his right, gives it to Steyers. He takes it outside the arc as he'll direct traffic. He appears to want to slow down the tempo and line an open look. Spins around 2 defenders, kicks it out to the corner for Riley. No good. Boarded by Corson. Holy Name tried slowing things up. The open look couldn't fall. And Bay gets it back after getting the stop. Melvin up and down, but foul before he hits the ground. So he'll go to the line for 2 as Holy Name has been trigger happy on the fouls so far.
Yeah, but still, I mean, once again, Bay had some great defense there on the Holy Name's offensive side. He was kind of open there, but they were able to close that gap and contest that shot and force him there. So
here goes Tommy Mack back to the line. That one no good. So Bay starts off 3 for 5 from the line, all 3 being made by Tommy Mack.
And we talked about how Bay is so good in transition. And if you're Holy Name, you got to emphasize that. You got to get back in transition.
He misses both. Riley gets the board. Proves he can't do it. Not just do it on the offensive as Holy Name gets their stop. Steyers gets the roll just at the end as Holy Name leads by 3. Humanek gets a piece of it off of the inbound, but Melvin keeps it and gets rid of it to Corson. Corson has Steyers against him with 1.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Played high. Bullen gets a piece of it, clipping Mack. It goes back to Holy Name, who was looking for their first 2 possession lead of the game. Hits all the back of the backboard. And it goes back to Bay. And substitution being made for Bay as Mack will check out for the first time this evening. So far, both teams evenly matched. The difference today has been free throws for Bay's advantage. But Holy Name has been the turnover battle, winning it. But Bay doing the most of their opportunity on that one. Corson finishes.
I think you also got to give Holy Name's been able to shoot the 3 ball, okay. Bay hasn't really had any success with it, and Bay's had a lot of success.
Whistle blows. If that's a foul, that will send him to the line.
Yeah,
And it
Max
does.
is going to shoot too.
So now, sending Bowen to the line at this point in the game might be a smart move for Bay. He is yet to make one.
And I feel like he's had some struggles with the line throughout the whole year.
First one made for him on the evening. He now has 6, only 1 point behind Stires, and here it is, the big 3 doing big things. They have all 19 for holding in.
And that's something you want to see, but also you like to see somebody else. I mean, if they're taking good shots, don't get me wrong, go ahead and take those. But, I mean, you also want to see that 5th and that 6th man be there.
Cox bodies his way through and it's fouled by Riley, so now he'll go to the line. It seems like teams are just trading trips at the charity stripe. So far, the fouls being spread pretty evenly.
And nobody for Holy Name really, even though they have 5 fouls in this first quarter, nobody in foul trouble. Everyone has 1.
And that's key down the stretch. First one made.
The only person on the floor that doesn't have one, Adam Hinman.
And Himnick's defense has been tough today. He had the 1 tip on the inbound to Melvin. Both are made by Bay as they're back within 1 point of Holy Name. As Bay, whether they like it or not, we're an underdog going into this game. They have played really well and has Lakewood intrigued so far of the result of this game.
Yeah, I mean, a GLC opponent, you can't take them lightly.
Bowen cannot finish off of the rim. Board as Spellman bobbles it away, plays it up court. Corson hands it off. Melvin spins, turns, kicks it out to Meade. Air ball, piece gotten by Butler, and now stripped, but he's fouled, and now we'll go to the other end for some more free throws.
So Butler going to shoot too, but Aaron Riley right there. Drew kind of got spun around and off of his defender, and Aaron Riley was right there to step up and make the play.
We've already had 5 fouls, but we're inbounding. Holy Name has last shot of the quarter, up by 1. Let's try to add on to it. Bowen takes it inside the arc, puts up the heavily contested shot, air ball. Bay, one last effort. The heave-ho, not off in time, would not have mattered as it missed. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter where Holy Name has struggled, but Bay still find themselves trailing by 1. We'll take a break here and rejoin you once the second quarter is back underway. One quarter in the books here at Holy Name High School is the home team clinging on to a 1-point advantage. For us tuning in, I am Nathan Smee alongside me, Michael Oleksik. Michael, are you surprised by how this first quarter went?
No, I mean, maybe a little bit. I mean, Bay's played tough, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, a GLC opponent, I mean, I'm not all that surprised.
Anything can happen.
First quarter, yeah.
Shot will go in for Bay to get things underway as Evan Oleksik, their leading scorer, gets his first points of the game on his first time in the game as well. Jimenez takes it inside the key, gets it a fall. Opponent restores the lead on the mid-range.
Now, if we were professionals and we were good at this, we could tell you how many lead changes and ties there's been, but I mean, it's been quite a few. Not keeping track of that off the top of my head, but it's been quite a few.
But this is the beauty of basketball. All these lead changes, it's fun not to be able to keep track of it. It's just letting the game play naturally. The 3 in the corner for Melvin, it's in. Bay's first 3 of the game finally falls a couple seconds into the second quarter as they hold a 2-point advantage.
Hey, you've seen Bay go on a couple runs, like to start the game. Bay went on a 6-2 run, then Holy Name went on a 5-0 run. So So it's been a lot of back and forth basketball, and that's great to see.
And a foul by Stires. He went for the ball. But a nice job on the rebound by Evan Oleksik, getting up, boxing out, and then chucking it up the court for Corson. So that'll be Stires' second foul of the evening. Leading scorer for Holy Name, Michael, Adam Humanek. But Bowen and Stires both have 7.
Yeah, and they see the big three once again. They have all your points, so.
They're going to need to be a pivotal role in this, but I'm still expecting to see some points go around for the other guys.
I'm definitely, I wouldn't be surprised to see some open looks from somebody else.
Oleksik takes it in, stripped by Butler. He's trying to fun, he slips. Oleksik the putback, no good. Stires gets up over Jemison and grabs it down for Holy Name as they reset on offense. Need some points to tie things back up, but they have time in the world that they need. Bowen sets up off the screen, no good. Board by Stires, who flies in. He gets clipped. No good. The putback finally rolls in as Holy Name manages Bay with 24.
Yeah, good. Drew Stires, he's just there. I mean, he just shows up out of nowhere, grabs the rebound, and comes back up with it. He's been doing that all year.
And Humanek, another steal on the defensive. While leading the team in points up until that make from Stires, he has done an excellent job on defense, getting Holy Name back a couple possessions and keeping them in the lead.
Yeah, a lot of credit to Holy Name's defense. They've played pretty well. I mean, both defenses have played well, and there's been some good offensive matching, and that's why we have such a good game here.
When looking at the stats for Bay, the magic number is 55 points really against them to win. But in this kind of game, I'm not be surprised to see that number hit 60-65 as Humanek from the free throw line misses. Foul goes against Humanek. That is finally his first foul of the game as Bay gets it back. And now Mack will check in for Meade as Bay looking to rock with size.
See, but going into this game, I would say if you're Holy Name, I mean, 70 is a magic number for a lot of games. You want to hit 70, you're feeling pretty good about a win there. But I mean, today, I mean, you think you hit 70, but you have 24-24 going here. I mean, we'll see how the rest of the quarter plays out, but it could be higher than that at this point.
Both teams are playing styles they like to play. Bay playing theirs slightly better. Oleksik bodies Jemison, but he gets a piece and tips it away to Butler. Nice bit of defense by Jemison, the late season bloomer. As Butler, he'll take it in. Kicks it out to Stires behind him. Miscommunication, gives it back to Bay, who catches the break they needed.
Yeah, just not on the same page there.
But looking at the size, Michael, I'm getting flashbacks to the Benedictine game. I like to play back to that one. A tight first half, a nice defensive clinic for both teams. As you've said many times, whoever wins this game is whoever comes out of the half better.
Well, we'll see what the score is at the half, but yeah, I mean, I would very not be surprised to see a 1-2, within 5, definitely. But
I think we'll see something like 35-32, something similar to the Gilmore halftime score earlier this year at Warrensville Heights in the East versus West showdown. It was a good defensive game, but also the 3-ball fell. This one's very similar. Looking at this year for comparison alone, that's the closest game we have to it. Bowen outside the arc. Oleksik gets a piece of it, but Bowen keeps it on his right hand. Kicks it out to Stires, who has it right behind the line. No good. Bounces back. Stires tries to keep it up court, and he is fouled going for the ball as Mack go for it. That'll be the team first for Bay in this quarter. A lot cleaner all the way around for both teams as substitutions are being made as Holy Name obstacle Bay.
Bay just in general played a really clean basketball game, and they played really good defense pretty much the whole game. So, and for them to be playing pretty clean, and they've also guarded Holy Name all the way up too, which is something that you haven't seen. You've either seen a press or you've let Holy Name get the ball up, so it's something different.
And this is why we say the records go out the window in GLC play. Knocked out of bounds by Bay. It will stay with Holy Name. But Bay has done an excellent job winning the battle physically over Holy Name.
Yeah, they've come ready to play. Give them credit.
Wando Evans back into the game. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Spellman, a football player for Bay. You go back to 2021. That's who ended their football season. As Bowen launches from well downtown, his annual long shot no good. And kept by Cole after it trickled down almost backcourt. But Bowen drives and gets to the ball of the glass with a finger roll.
And breaks that tie.
Corson takes it up. Holy Name restores a 2-point advantage. Kicks it out. Spellman, he'll take it back. Melvin played into Wandu Evan. He's stripped but fouled by Lewis. That's the third for Holy Name this quarter.
And Drew and Max both have 2 fouls, so something to look at. You definitely don't want to pick up that third in this second quarter.
Not at all. They need to be in the game for as long as they can, especially down the stretch. No good on the three by Corson, board by Evans in the paint. He'll take it back out, but puts it too far in front of him as Huenick takes it away from him. His third steal kicks as he's hit. Castires, no good on the bounce, but the ball back is in. Holy Name working well with chemistry on the ball. Holy Name now up by 4.
He kept his eyes up. He kept that vision up. He saw he couldn't really get a great look at the rim. Saw Stires right there, open, hit it to him.
Oleksik puts it up, no good. Board by Bolin. He'll take it out the center. Plays it back. Giving it for 3. Hits it! Holy Name starting to explode on the offensive, up by 7. Made to match quickly. Oleksik pivots. And a timeout called by Bay. They need to reset.
7-0 run for Holy Name. I told you, it's been a game of runs. So here, Holy Name goes on a run. Bay calls a timeout to try to slow him down.
Now the key is staying on this run and continuing to increase the advantage. 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Holy Name leads by 7. .306 left to play in the first half. Has been back and forth, but Holy Name starting to put the offense together. 7-0 run, up by 7. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Steele alongside me, Michael Oleksik. On the call for you this evening.
Yeah, but you got to give a lot of credit to their defense because they wouldn't be able to go on a 7-0 run if they haven't held Bay to 0 points over the past probably 2 minutes, I think it's been.
And a main piece of that defense today has been Adam Huenick, who's had himself a couple of steals thus far.
He's had a clinic on defense.
Cockburn has it top of the arc, played into the key. Oleksik fakes the handoff, pivoting against Lewis, spins to his right, kicks to the corner. It bobbles out, but goes to Sedovic, and he gets it to fall.
So Bay out of timeout, comes back, hits a 3. So let's see how Holy Name responds.
Bowen bobbles it, kicks it out to Huenick in the corner. The mid-range contested, no good. Maybe a chance for it over the back, but a foul on Cole as it goes towards the Bay bench.
That's surprisingly, out of all the fouls called in this game, that is Andrew Cole's first foul.
That was on the bingo card.
No, it was not, Nathan.
And actually, they went back on the 3 in the corner and made it a 2. So now it's 31-26. But still, that was a way to respond out of the timeout for the Rockets. Giving it gets a piece, but that one's a foul called. Holy Name not happy with it. It looked pretty clean from up here the way he got it. Now send Bay to the line as that's Holy Name's 5th foul. As he goes to the line with 2:10 left to go in the first half, Michael, it's only 7:20. You might actually get home by 8 o'clock. Look at that. First one's made by Bay. They've been the better team at the line so far this afternoon. 6 for 9. That's Holy Name, 3 for 6. Both are made for Melvin. And it's one possession game once again. Bay a 4 run out of the timeout. Cole doing some kind of screen for Bowen. Foul against Sedovic, I'm going to guess. There it is. As Holy Name will have an inbound opportunity on the near side.
These refs definitely are letting them not get away with a lot. I mean, they're definitely not letting them play too aggressive.
Bowen far side, step back 3. It's in! Amid the pressure, Bowen restores a 2-possession lead for the Green Wave. Sedovic, no one thought to touch him, and it goes off of Bay. It goes to Holy Name. I don't almost got a piece of it, but nonetheless, the defense holds again. now Sedevik will check out for the Rockets. O&M up by 6 with $1:45 left to go in the first half. Still plenty of time for this advantage to change. As Oleksik Bay continue to play with the same intensity they came out with. Pull another three, no good. Board by Cole in the paint. No good on the putback, fading away. Give it the third chance, he's fouled. Almost the and one, but it rolls away. But he'll go to the line for two. Bay will make a substitution in the meantime as they are down by 6 with a minute and a half to go.
I know, I'm going to keep talking about it though, Nathan. Holy Name's defense has been able to allow them to go in front and open up this, what is it now, 7-point lead.
Defense wins your championships. Holy Name is doing an excellent job of showing that.
And they've always had a great defense. Going even into last year, they've had a great defense.
Last year, the captain of that defense was really Joey Abraham. Butler has been at times this year, but Adam Himmick in this game alone has done it. A forced error by Cole. Did a nice job closing down the window, and it goes back to Holy Name.
Just kind of different coverages, Holy Name. So sometimes they'll let them run all the way up to the three-point line with untouched. Sometimes they're going to step up and they're going to stop them about half court there, and just kind of confuses the minds of the offense and forces a turnover there.
36 points for Holy Name. The school leading scorers, Stiers with 11. You have Bowler with 12 and Himmick with 13. That's all of your points right there.
And we asked with Maxwell Bowen had a comeback game. I would have to say so far he has.
So far so good for the junior transfer. Bobbles around and he gets the steal after Cole does the heavy lifting. And it goes in favor of Holy Name as Spellman couldn't keep it in play. But it seems like the tides of this game are starting to shift in favor of Holy Name. You had a 7-0 run that helped, and now a tee.
On number 12.
That'll go against Colin Melvin. Leading scorer for Bay with 7. I guess maybe an extracurricular shove?
Oh, wait, no. Is it on? Oh, it's on. It's not on Max? Oh, it's on Max, I think.
So now Oleksik goes to the line. Misses the first. But Michael, the way that Cole reacted, it looked like...
It might have been Andrew Cole that had the tech. I don't know who it was. Oh, it's Max Bowen.
He splits the pair. But the way that Cole reacted, it looked like it was going to go in favor of Holy Name.
So now it's going to be baseball. So that hurts. So you lose possession and you give him a point.
Riley will check in for Bolin.
Yeah, because Bolin already has 3 fouls, so he's going to have to come out. He's going to have to sit down.
You can tell he's a little frustrated after that call. Still a minute of basketball left to go in the first half. Holy Name leading by 7, but Bay has possession and a possession arrow in favor of them. Stella takes it in. Cole gets a piece, but too aggressive. That will send her to the line for 2.
Like you said earlier, they're not letting a lot get through there. They're definitely calling a lot. But hey, at least it's consistency. That's all we can ask for.
It's interesting because usually in a GLC game, you'll see a lot of these calls go this way as the first one is made. But against Lakewood, the refs just let them play.
Yeah, that was a very, very physical game.
I mean, last year here, you could have easily teed up Drew Jablonowski on 3 separate occasions alone. None of them called, none of them even called fouls. I expect to see more of the physicality being allowed to return on Friday. I expect to see that a lot in that game. But for now, Holy Name playing with the cards they're dealt, up by 5. Stiers takes it in, left hand. Gets the lucky bounce as he takes his tally up to 13 to match Humanek. Bay works quickly off the bounce. Played back out with 30 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Coach Patton telling Drew to get closer to Corson.
Yeah, they're not going to give him any easy looks here with 20 seconds to go.
Riley forces a slip by Melvin. Stiers a piece as well. Kicked back out to Meade. Meade takes it in the key, plays it back out. Spellman has Riley on him. Oleksik. 10 seconds now as he takes it in, kicks it out. Spellman. Meade in the corner. Back to speed. He's gotten by Cole on the steal. He needs to be wary of the clock. Puts it up. It will count as a buzzer beater for Andrew Cole as Oleksik goes into the half up by 9.
Yeah, that's a great way to end the half.
The first point scored by someone not named. Max Bolin, Drew Stiers, Adam Himnick for the Green Wave. Andrew Cole, perfect guy to do it. Holy Name leads by 9, halftime at 6,000 Queenside. We'll be back on in a couple minutes to bring you the halftime report. back on from the half here at Hohenheim High School, the Green Wave. They were struggling in the first quarter, but now in the second, they are back to their normal ways, up by 9. But next week, we have some big games. But before then, we still have our game of the week. Friday, senior night against Lakewood. Festivities should begin around 6:45 p.m. But if last year was any indicator, he won't be starting the game until like 7:50. Shout out Coach Lanza for having that game go into overtime against Buckeye last year.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Lanza.
Well, the
Got
next
home about 10:30 that day.
10:30, there it was. But next week, 3 games. It's away Strongsville, away Alliance Arlington for the girls, and then back to the boys, away at Buckeye. The same did all the games we were covering. Follow Hohenheim Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. The same did all Hohenheim Sports. Follow Hohenheim Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. And follow subscribe here to Hohenheim Athletics YouTube and put out push notifications to be notified when we go live. Michael, has this game at all concerned you for the Lakewood game?
Not particularly, because heck, they're a GLC opponent. I'd expect them to play hard and for it to be somewhat of a game. They're not going to go in there and just walk all over them. So no, not really. A 9-point lead at half, that's more than I thought it was going to be, but
I want to see in this half more scoring. You're not going to be at Lakewood with 3 scores. That's simply not going to happen. You need to have 4 or 5 guys who can score the ball.
Yeah, that's what we did now with the first Lakewood game, and we seemed to win that game pretty easily.
Stiers is clobbered, and it goes out against Bay. Maybe they'll let them play a little bit more in the second half.
Maybe, we'll see.
But nonetheless, Hohenheim impressing. 13 for Stiers and Humanik 12 for Bowen, who got tech to end the first half. He has 3 fouls, so he'll be walking on eggshells for the rest of the game. Stiers puts it up, no good from a little far out. This one a little bit closer and finds the netting. Hohenheim now has their biggest lead of the night, up by 9.
Yeah, biggest lead for either team. But if you're Max, you definitely don't want to pick up that 4th in this third quarter.
A 3 in the far side for Spellman. It's in! Bay gets their second half going with a triple. Make it now an 8-point advantage for the Green Wave. Cole's going to float on over to Stiers. Still has to get past Melvin. He does. He takes it back. He'll direct traffic. Stiers this year averaging around 23 points. And that gets him up to 17. Hohenheim leading by double digits once again. In the early stages of this half, 4-3 to begin the half is their advantage in this quarter. And he steps on the baseline. Mack lost track of where he was as Hohenheim takes it back. As they come down to the little errors in this game, we've seen plenty of those in the first half. Cole, the paramount example, just kind of shut down the line that Bay had and forced an error and wayward throw into the scores table.
Yeah, you do a couple of those little things right, I feel like you get a lead and you can handle the game.
10-point Hohenheim lead with 6.5 to go in the quarter, and a foul against Melvin. Bowen trying to dribble past them. That will be Bay's second of the quarter. Correction, that'll be the first foul of the quarter. The board was actually updated in time. Stiers takes it up, screen by Lewis, gives him some room to go. Left hand finish, no good, a little too far out. Ripped away by Melvin, tips away. Stiers plans right before half court and keeps it up.
Well, I think he would have been okay even with the Bay tip, so.
I agree,
Should
but
not have been an over and back call.
There was a chance they would have called, so I like Drew trying to keep it up court.
I see that the basketball IQ there, yeah.
No good by Bowen. Right hand rebound by Cole. He's being trapped by 3. This hits it off a shoe, but goes right back to Mack. Now Cockburn takes it down the center of the court, goes to the right, pumps up, puts it up. No good, bouncing around, gets his own miss, misses again. Kicked down on the tip by Lewis, the Horseman. No good on the 3rd attempt. 4 times, it's in finally for the Rockets as Cockburn makes it on his 3rd attempt.
And base coach loving that offensive rebounds. But if you're only get your body on somebody, blocks them out, move them back.
The side pass is going to go to Bay. Cockburn gets it. Cole clobbers him, and it stays in bounds. Don't know how that wasn't a foul. The 3, no good. Cole got a piece of it, but it goes the other way. Well, Michael, I think the answer to our question, they're letting him play.
Yeah, unless they say if he hit the ball, if he holds the ball first, he can do it. He he can hit them. So.
Did he hit the ball first? I don't know on that one.
That's for the refs to decide, not me.
We're not paid the big bucks to be the Zebras.
I don't think they're paid the big bucks, Nathan.
They volunteered the big hours. There we go. Bullen takes it in on the right side. With the right, he finishes. He now has 14. It hits away. Cole gets it off of the bounce. Plays it back to Bullen. And he gets hit from behind as Oleksik gets back. And now overthrown. It goes back to Hohenem. Wandu Evans checks back in for the Rockets, sending Spellman to the sidelines. But just an errant run of play for both teams in the last couple of seconds. Just turning the ball over needlessly. Bullen takes it on the far side. He's hit, gets it to Lewis as he outstretches his left hand and greet it. Cole for three. It's in! Lucky number 13 for the lead for Greenway, as this is their biggest advantage they've had.
Once again, they've opened up their lead once again, coming out of that third quarter.
Cockburn, it flows in the paint for Bay. Down by 11 with 4 to go in the third. Bullen, who has 14, puts it up. No good off the front of the rim. Stiers flies in. The putback. It gets a lucky foul. That's the story of his game as Coach Patton calls time. Hohenem up by 13. Their side biggest advantage of the evening. They have really come out of the half with purpose. We'll take a break. Hohenem leading big. Four to go in the third quarter. Hohenem up 51 to 38 over the Rockets. For you guys tuning in, I am Nathan C. Alongside me, Michael Oleksik. Four-court press works and forces the error from Corson. Hohenem gets it back as I think it was Humanick and Stiers in there to force the error.
Yeah, coming out of a timeout, I mean, I guess you'd expect to see Coach Patton kind of change something up. Saw something he could take advantage of, took advantage of it.
Stiers takes it in against Wandu Evans, pivots back, he's gotten by Oleksik. Now Lewis has it, bounces around, goes to Bullen. Bullen has it outside. And 5 seconds call, it goes the opposite direction. A rare ball.
I know, you don't not see those a lot. In wake of that Mags Joe's game, I think there was a talk about it internally.
Cockburn takes it outside the arc. 51-38, 3:15 left to go in the third. Back outside the arc. In the corners, Cockburn takes it in on the right side of Humanick, pivots back. Cole in there, rips away Wandu Evans. He goes up for it. Cole gets a piece, goes down, bounces around, and Cole finally grabs the board. Taken back. The putback effort no good by Melvin. Still goes around. Bay resets. Oleksik back to Melvin in the corner. It's in finally for the Rockets.
You can't say defensive rebounding is going to be an emphasis point. I don't know what to tell you.
10-point Hohenem advantage and blocked by Oleksik, but a foul call. They're not happy with the call. They have a case. It looked like he got ball. Our internet seems to be taking a hit here at Hohenem. 55-41, Humanick made it 3. Another attempt for him. It's in again for Humanick. 2 in a row as he's starting to catch fire, and he has 19.
And I said maybe he'll get a little hotter here in this third quarter, and there he goes.
Hohenem a big advantage. and a foul against Holy Name. Corson will be sent to the line. And still the internet taking hits more than ever here. This rarely went down.
Well, Nate, pretty unpredictable.
First one missed by Corson.
And Adam with 19, Drew with 20. So.
And Bowen leading the big three in front of behind with 14.
And it rolls around and in. Jeez. Could not have seen a better roll there.
Hung around in there, internet sorted out for the time being. It's 58-42, with a minute 22 left to go in the third. Bowen takes in Euros, puts it up, and it falls. And plenty of pressure there, but Bowen gets Holy Name to 60. They lead by 18, and he now has 16 on the afternoon himself.
And you're only 10 away from that lucky number, 70, you'd like to see.
Most points Holy Name's put up in a game this year was against Riverside. That was 84. They're 24 away from that number with 9 minutes to go.
Yeah, we'll see, but I mean, you definitely could see some slower possessions here from Bay to close it out.
Inside to Mack. Takes inside the paint, heavily contested, no good. Tips off the backboard and back out to Oleksik. He pivots on Lewis, kicks it back outside the arc. Mead takes it in, kicks it to Corson, no good. He grabs his own rebound, puts it up again, no good. Stiers finally comes down with it and twists away from Mead. And here come the green wave. Stiers, Euros, and is blocked down and out of bounds. .2 seconds left to go here in the third. 18-point Holy Name advantage, 60-42. Butler inbounds. Bowen off the inbound for three. It's in! Bowen. Fourth quarter underway here at Holy Name High School. Internet still taking hits. It's 63-45 Holy Name. Melvin, another three in the corner. He has made the last two for the Rockets as they are starting to finally get things underway from outside the arc.
Yeah, and it's something we expected to see from the get-go. We thought they were going to be a good three-point shooting team. And here's back to the match.
There we go. He now has 22 leading Holy Name. Mack puts it up. Cole pressures, no good. Board by Jimenez. Holy Name presses up the court. Bowen, left side. Pulls up, no good. Board by Stiers. He'll take it outside the arc. Hand it off to Jimenez. A floating jumper, no good. Bounce around and a board by Spellman. And now Bay shoves it up the court with 7:10 to go in the contest. Cockburn has it outside the arc. Step back three. No good. Bounces out. Stiers keeps it in play. And will give it to Butler. Holy Name looking to lead by 20. Butler will turn it around and hand it off to Stiers. Stiers 20. Bowen 19. Jimenez 22. Stiers takes it in. Puts it up. Off balance. Left hand finish. Not going to go. Little turn move by Melvin. They push it up the court once again. The move made. And a foul call. So now Bay will go to the line for the first time this quarter. Down by 18, and it needed any kind of spark at this point. But still, this game has not been Bay's night. After the quarter ended halfway through the second quarter. Misses the first. Oleksik checks back in. And when Evan Oleksik has been on the court for the Rockets, they have played like an extremely better team. This is both flying in for the board is Melvin. He's being trapped by Stiers and Cole. Gets it away. Oleksik, piece gotten by Butler. That's at the back of the line. So once again, Bay goes to the line. Oleksik on the evening, 3 points. But the leading scorer for the Rockets has been Melvin. And 6 of those 16 have been in the last 2 minutes alone. First one made by Oleksik. His second. Follows suit. Bay hits 50 as they're now down by 16. Holy Name free to slow things up.
Yeah, but still looking to extend the lead with 6:24 to go.
Steyer's always had a pickpocket at Butler. Top to Bolin. Bolin being double teamed. Chuck too high over Butler. It goes back to Bay. The Rockets starting to get some life back into this game. Of course, then he'll take it up, and they need to be smart with their time. Oleksik cuts left on Cole in the paint, puts it up, no good. Board by Bolin. Now Hohenheim looks to push it up the court again. Bolin cuts it inside the paint, kicks it to Steyers. Off the glass and it falls. Humanick and Steyers both on 22. Melvin pumps inside Oleksik. He's gotten by Cole and a steal to Steyers. Transition play. Bolin puts it up off the glass and in. The big three now have all broken the 20-point mark. Took out of bounds by Humanick, trailing back. Going in, break 70. All three of the big three have more than 20. All is going right for the Green Wave.
All 70 are on the court.
Indeed, all 70 are. 4 players have it. Cole goes up against Oleksik, clobbers them, and no good on the shot, so he'll go to the line.
That's his fourth, so maybe we see him get subbed out.
I think at this point in the game, up by 20, you let him play.
Yeah, by 20, that's why I see him get checked out.
Lewis will check in most likely for Cole the next stoppage.
Most likely.
And there it is, Cole does check out. Really didn't need to see it happen before saying it, but still, nonetheless, Cole, an impressive day for him defensively. He's done an excellent job, not really on the stat sheet, but still just doing Andrew Cole things.
I mean, he does have 5 points, and one of them being a three. Oh, sorry, 3 of them being a three, not one of them, sorry.
Now Bolin will take it up the court. Butler being trapped as Bay is starting to try to send numbers towards the ball and free it.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get a steal here.
High chuck to Humanick and it's in. No look behind the back. He now has 24 points.
And if they're gonna come press you all the way up there, take advantage of it, have somebody at the baseline right there like you did, add him with 24.
The magic number was 70, but this was a game where Hohenheim, if they had 60, they thought they would win. As the offense, it really wasn't supposed to be that much of a factor in this game. The defense was supposed to win the game. The defense has played well, but it's been the offense really that has gotten them where they are now.
Yeah, Bay's had a pretty good defense, pretty solid defense most of the year. I mean, their offense has been really the downside of their team. I have to say, the defense has played pretty well all year.
Right hand shot, no good from Evans, board by Bolin. So now less than 5 on the clock. Butler in the corner, Humanick for 3. No good, bounces back. Steyers grabs the board, boxing out, kicks it out. Bolin. He could have taken the shot, but he's going to slow things up instead. Smart move from him. Spins to the left. Plays it into Steyers. A little too heavy on the run, gets it away to Humanick. He pumps outside. Butler for 3. No good. Lewis tips it to Humanick. He pumps, puts up again. He's clobbering. He'll go to the line. Everyone in this building wanted Butler to take that 3 and make it.
Indeed, I think they did, because you heard him erupt when he took it, and
The minimal spirit of such matches here. This is probably the least attended Hohenheim basketball game at this court in a while.
The attendance has been pretty good this year.
Humanick makes that one. So now he has 25. He has to be nearing a career high.
He's got a 30 win before. I feel like he has.
He has not broken 30 yet.
Yeah, hasn't.
Steyers and Bolin both have this year. Humanick 4 points away from doing it for the first time in his career. As Hohenheim leads by 23 with 4 to go. Melvin drives, bobbles, kicks it away to the corner for 3. Sinovic, air ball, board by Butler.
You're going to slow it up. Look for a good open look. I mean, maybe you're going to see more of an intent to get the ball to Adam and maybe get those 30 points.
I think at this point in the game, that's what you're going to do. We saw in the girls' game, they wanted to break the record for most points in a game for them in a while. And a travel by Humanick. He knew when he took that extra step and his foot slid, he knew what was going to happen. And now substitutions being made for Bay. Cox and Bergstressler check in for the Rockets as they're getting some of the other guys some minutes down the stretch. Next game for Bay is they will drop, assuming the result holds to 6-13. They go to the Coliseum on Friday, holding in host Lakewood in their next game.
Yeah, and that'll be senior night, so come and join us on Friday. What is that?
16. Get a fish fry, bring it home, enjoy the game. First shot on the free throw, Cockburn is in. He makes his tally up to 7 as Meade checks back in. 3:37 left to go in regulation. O&M up by 22. As Cockburn sinks both. Kimmick still on 26. 28 would be enough for a career high. I believe his career high may have been the Riverside game. Left-hand floater for Steyer's no good. Bounces around. Lewis can't get it, but Himmick can. And it goes to Butler. Back to Himmick. Bolin.
Yeah,
now
it's being trapped. I know the 30's on Adams' line, but he's not too worried about it, I'm sure. He's more worried about getting this win.
If the look presents itself, he'll take it. Bolin plays in to Lewis. Puts it back and balances in for Joe Lewis. His first 3 points of the game. Pulling aim now 8 points away from the tally they had against Riverside.
In 3 minutes, we'll see, man. We'll see.
Cockburn tips it in off the hands of Meade and back out to Cox. Cox back to Meade. Takes it to the right side, goes in, plants, puts it up, no good. Board by Steyers, getting up and boxing out. Steyers hands it off to Bolin, he'll take it in, Euros, plays into Lewis. He has 4 in a row for the Green Wave. And Himmick trying to get a piece, he fouls instead. That'll be Himmick's 4th of the game. And that will send Bay to the line as that's Holy Name's 5th. As he tried to gain the piece of the ball but could not in the end. So now Cockburn goes back to the line. He has 8, most of them coming from a charity strike tonight. He makes it 9. Bay looks like they're making a substitution. Some last second instructions being given. It's like they're going to let him get the instructions, and then the coach waves it off in the end.
No, he's a sub for the shooter, that's why.
Sub for the shooter. There it is, and the substitution will be made. Evan Naughton checks in. He was a star for the JV team. They may have lost the Holy Names, but he played a really good game, getting above 20 points in that contest.
Yeah, I mean, I pointed them out to you earlier, saying, hey, he is only a freshman, and he's probably got a bright future here in Bay. As you see a full group check in next stoppage for Holy Name.
Bolin takes it in. Rose himself on the glass, no good. Steyers flies in for it, puts it up himself, and gets it a full. Holy Name gets to 80.
And timeout, Coach Pat, just to sub his guys in.
Ceremonious subbing out of the 5 who have gotten Holy Name to this point. They lead by 25. They have really impressed tonight, Michael. Holy Name putting up the same amount of points as Blue West did on this Bay team.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I mean, they're a heck of a team.
Not to take away from those 80 points from Blue West, but they did sub out all their seniors with 7 minutes to go in the game.
Well, Holy Name subbing out with 2 minutes to go, so.
Holy Name, they will go to 12-7 on the year. 10-0 in the GLC. One more win, it doesn't matter if it's against Lakewood or Buckeye, will seal them the final ever GLC title and make them back-to-back champions. And then for Bay, 6-13, and they go to the Coliseum in Elyria to take on the Panthers. They beat them the first time out, and they look to do the same. And if they play like they did in that first half, or that first quarter, they have a good chance to do so.
Yeah, I mean, they came out ready to play, a lot of credit, game planning, coaching.
And a foul there against Stibley, his first involvement of the contest. So now that will send Jack Meade to the line for 2. I feel like the amount of fouls we're getting down the stretch here, reminiscent of a game that you're trying to intentionally foul. That's not the case at all.
I know. Come on, people, just end this game so I can go home.
First one is sunk by Meade. Our player of the game brought to you by Keon Sports. He subbed out just a couple minutes ago. It's Adam Himinek with 26 points. Michael, an impressive day for him.
Yeah, I mean, on offense and defense, not just on offense. I mean, heck, 26 points, big part of that 80. But I mean, his defensive play. I mean, really in that first half, especially. I mean, able to give him a 9-point lead going into halftime and open up that lead. And then in the third quarter, coming out, and you open up that lead more. You give yourself some breathing room, and you just kind of coast to the win there.
3 for Boyer, and it's in! Boyer 1 point away from the most they've put in the game this year. He hasn't played in a while, but he's happy to make that one. And a pick by Johnson, but it stays with the Rockets. So Hohenheim has Colin Hall Johnson, Danny Stibley, Aaron Riley, Brady Blair, and Jeffrey Jemison on the court for them.
And something I would like to say is Aaron had 20 points last time out. And I don't know how many minutes, but again, we didn't see him a lot today. I mean, only a couple minutes out of him, other than these last couple here. I mean, not a big. Oh, we saw a lot of Aiden Butler. I would say he was the sixth man for today. And just maybe a surprising move by Coach Patton.
I feel like against Lakewood, we're going to see him a lot more. He had a good game last time. Keep in mind, last time we saw the Rangers, Andrew Cole was not available for that game.
Yeah. Aaron Riley, I think he had maybe 10 against them. He had a couple points.
He had around 6, I think it was.
Somewhere between 5 to 10, somewhere in that range.
Johnson takes it in, pumps, out to Riley. A minute to go in regulation. Johnson takes it in. For the most points in the game this year, he has hit, and he'll go to the line, have a chance to do it from the charity stripe. Going into the game, I gave Hohenheim the prop minus 18.5. They will cover that.
Should have bet on it then. Should have bet on it.
Johnson's first. No good. So Hohenheim, the best they can do on this possession is match their tally against Riverside for the most in a game this year. This has been the best the Big Three has looked in a game together since that Riverside game.
And it's at the right time too. You want to get hot going into the playoffs. It's a good game. They look really good together. You just want to see that fourth shooter. I want to see that with a fourth shooter. I really could think Aaron Riley could really step up into that role if he's given the opportunity.
I feel like if you're looking at the starters, it goes to Andrew Cole. But if you're looking at the team as a whole, it goes to Aaron Riley.
I think that he is going to need to play a more crucial piece in this team if they want to go for a run. Because I feel if you go and play and you take away Max, then you got to have somebody else come and step up. And there's a shooting foul.
Doesn't matter what kind of foul, does on the line regardless.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. It wasn't a shooting foul. It's just on the floor, but 5 fouls go to the line for 2.
Unnecessary clipping there, potentially. You really need a body on that way, but nonetheless, that sends Bay to the line as they are down by 28. First one made by Brody Beggs, one of the 3 freshmen on this team. Sedovic got plenty of play time, but Beggs and Naughton down the stretch have gotten in. Bay's future looking not too bad.
Yeah, they're very young. They got a lot of young guys on the team that look like they can be pretty crucial pieces later, and that's off of Danny Stibley staying Bay's way, but looking better for them.
Let's go back to that. Jeffrey Jemison just got up and smacked the ball down.
He did. Indeed, he did.
They'll play it backcourt as Naughton will take it up.
It doesn't look like Hohenheim's going to get an offensive possession to get a chance to break that 84.
We'll see what happens in the dying moments. Nice pass played, and it's in for James Cox.
And they may just dribble this one out.
And you see Coach Patton giving the high sign. Dribble it out, Brody.
Well, they're gonna press up here, so you may have to move so you don't get the 5 count.
And you start the count there. A rare call, we saw it once tonight. Hohenheim matches their tally against Riverside, and this has been the best the offense has looked since December 2nd as they take down the Bay Rockets 84-59 at home court. It may be a month later than expected, Michael, as this game was slated for January 19th, but the snow canceled that game. But today, Hohenheim made the wait well worth it. Once again, play of the game brought to you by Keon Sports. Adam Himinek, Michael, give us a quick report about him.
Yeah, I mean, heck of a game, like I said earlier. I mean, really heck of a first half, really. I mean, that's gave Hohenheim this win is that first half, that third quarter. And coming out of the half that way, let them coast in that fourth quarter to go get a win. So, I mean, they came in here, played some good basketball, got a win, did their job, and one more win, lock up the GLC, looking good for the playoffs. Stay hot coming into the playoffs, and you'll find yourself in a good position.
Game of the week is up next Friday. It's a big game. Holy Name, Lakewood, a big rivalry in the GLC. To stay updated on all the games we are covering, follow Holy Name Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. To stay updated on all of Holy Name Sports, follow Holy Name Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. And finally, subscribe here to Holy Name Athletics YouTube and put on push notifications to be notified when we go live with that. That will do it here from Holy Name High School. I've been Nathan Smee, alongside me, Michael Oleksik. This has been Holy Name Boys Basketball. Thank you for spending your Tuesday evening with us. Have a good night, everyone, and go Namers.